and welcome to this session on Rivet Joints. Let us begin with the session.
Let us look at the objectives of this session. At the end of this session, you will be able to define rivets and the parts of rivets, name the different types of rivets and state their uses, follow the rules and formulas for riveting process, state the different types and features of riveted joints, distinguish between chain riveting and zigzag riveting, determine the rivet proportions based on the joint, draw the layout for the spacing of rivets in chain and zigzag riveting. A rivet is a permanent mechanical fastener used to join two or more metal sheets. In sheet metal work, riveting is done where brazing is not suitable, the structure changes owing to welding heat, and the distortion due to welding cannot be easily removed. Rivets are cylindrical rods having heads of various shapes. Rivets are made of ductile materials like low-carbon steel, mild steel, brass, copper, aluminum, and their alloys. Let us now learn about the parts of rivets. Rivets have the following parts: head, diameter, length. Let us learn about each of these one by one. Head. It is the top portion of the rivet. The shape of the rivet head is to be selected according to the intended use of the workpiece to be riveted. Diameter. The rivet is of circular cross-section wherein the diameter of the rod is to be selected depending on the required strength of the joint. Length. Length is to be selected depending upon the thickness of the components to be riveted. The length consists of both the body and tail part of the rivet. Let us learn about the types and uses of rivets. The various types of rivets are snap head rivet, pan head, conical head, countersunk head, bifurcated rivet. Let us learn about each of these one by one. Snap head. It is the most commonly used form and it gives a very strong joint. Pan head. It is used in heavy structural work. Conical head. It is used in light assembly where the riveting is done by hand hammering. Countersunk head. It is used where projection of the rivet head is to be avoided. Bifurcated head. This type of rivet is used for fastening light parts, for example, tin plates, leather, plastics, etc. Flat head is used in light sheet metal work such as the manufacture of buckets, steel boxes, and air conditioning ducts. Rivets are used for joining metal sheets and plates in fabrication work such as boilers, bridges, shipbuilding, and structural steel work. Let us now learn about the riveting process. Riveting is the method of making permanent joints of two or more metal sheets. The material of the rivets and the sheets to be joined has to be the same. Let us now learn about the types of riveted joints. The classification of riveted joints is as follows: lap joint, butt joints. Lap joints are further classified as single riveted joints, double riveted joints. Double riveted joints are further classified into chain and zigzag. Butt joints are classified as single strap joints and double strap joints with chain riveting. Single strap joints are further classified as double riveted, which could be chain riveted or zigzag riveted. The commonly used joints are single riveted lap joint, double riveted lap joint, single strap butt joint, double strap butt joint. Let's now learn about single riveted lap joint. Single riveted lap joint is the simplest and most commonly used type of joint. In the single riveted lap joint, the plates are overlapped at the ends and single row of rivets is riveted on the lap. Now, let us learn about double riveted chain lap joint. This type of joint will have two rows of rivets. The overlap is large enough to accommodate two rows of rivets. The rivets are placed in a square formation. Now, let's learn about double riveted zigzag lap joint. This provides a stronger joint than a single lap joint. The rivets are placed in a triangular formation, hence the name zigzag riveting. A butt joint is a type of joint used in a situation where the edges of the components are to be joined by the riveting. A separate piece of metal called strap is used to hold the edges of the components together. Now, let's learn about single strap, single riveted butt joint. This method is used in situations where the edges of the components are to be joined by riveting and each sheet has a single row of rivet on either side arranged as a chain. The thickness of the strap, T1, is 1.125 times greater than the thickness of the plates to be joined. Let us now learn about double strap single riveted butt joint. This is stronger than the single strap butt joint. This joint has two straps placed on either side of the components to be assembled. The thickness of the strap T2 is 0.75 times greater than the thickness of the plates to be joined. Now let us learn about double strap double riveted butt joint. In this type of joint, two straps are used to join the sheets. In double strap double rivet chain butt joint, each sheet has two rows of rivets in a chain arrangement. In double strap double rivet zigzag butt joint, each sheet has two rows of rivets in a zigzag arrangement. Let us now learn about the layout spacing for lap and butt joints. In single riveted lap joint, The distance of the rivet line from the edge is 2d. The distance of the first rivet from the edge is 2d. The distance between the two rivets, also known as pitch, is 3d. In double riveted lap joint, the spacing between the two rivets is 3d. In single or double strap single riveted butt joint, width of the strap is calculated as follows. 4d plus 4d equals 8d. The distance of the rivet line from the edge is 2d. The distance of the first rivet from the edge is 2d. And distance between the two rivets, also known as pitch, is 3d. In double strap double riveted joint, the distance between the rivets is 3d in both chain and zigzag arrangements.
To recap, we have learned to define rivets and the parts of rivets, name the different types of rivets and state their uses, follow the rules and formulas for riveting process, state the different types and features of riveted joints, distinguish between chain riveting and zigzag riveting, determine the rivet proportions based on the joint, draw the layout for the spacing of rivets in chain and zigzag riveting. So that's all about rivet joints. Hope you have understood all the concepts. See you in the next session.